Explaining complex topics can be challenging.
Yeah,
Highlight the text you want to simplify and let
and
Grammarly
and
rewrite
we
it.
don't even recognize that. You feel me? Okay. Well, I guess that's God's way of telling us it's time to do the damn thing.
Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Podnas, show with three friends separated by distance having weekly conversations that you can join in on. As always, I'm one third of the Podnas. It's your boy Tiz. And I'm going to be along with your brother Faith, my brother Faith. He's on the way in. He's getting his internet together, as we all are having here on the East Coast a nice little winter storm. I don't know exactly how it looks around the world, but on the East Coast here, we're having a nice little winter storm. So there is space as I I actually talk about it. Um, he's about to pop in. And then our other brother Pat, he usually with us as well, but this week Padawan is snowed in somewhere without his equipment, so he's unable to actually stream right now. So uh hopefully he's safe. He said he was safe, so we're gonna roll with that. But you know, we'll be seeing him soon as well. If he gets access to something, obviously he'll pop in, but I doubt that we'll see him this evening. So it's just me and Face tonight. But there is Face, as I was saying. There go the boy. Yeah.
Facing the mother place. What's happening? What's going
Hey,
on?
hey,
Guten
hey.
Tag and all that good shit.
Did you hear it?
Right? Yeah, I heard.
Bet it up. All right, so we about to have a good night tonight, man. We're gonna make it short and sweet tonight. It's a two-man show, me and your boy Face, and y'all know we can go anywhere with it because Face can go anywhere with it, Paul. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it tonight. As we are recording right now, as we are, coming to you live, there is a winter storm going on amongst the East Coast regions of the world or of this
Some
country.
bullshit. Some fucking
Um,
bullshit.
a lot of snow everywhere. I don't know how it looks in Virginia, but right now in Atlanta, it is like 3 inches of snow, and the city is they declared a state of emergency
Yeah.
the other day. It went crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all motherfuckers,
but
3 inches, y'all niggas go crazy down there.
you already know. Back home it's just another winter, but down here it is a thing. But you know what the dopest part is? As we talk about winter wonderlands, man, the dopest part is that my son, he was 3 the last time we got any type of snow, right? And the last time they did it big at Stone Mountain, where they bring in the fake snow. So he ain't seen snow since he was practically a toddler slash baby, pretty much. Like he don't, his memories won't really there, so he don't really got a strong memory of what snow is like that. And he's prayed every winter we get a forecast of it. Here comes the snow again. Oh, here comes the snow again. And then nothing happened. So for him, this is the first time that he's been able to like wake up and like I prayed for snow. They said it was gonna snow, and then it's actually it's real snow. I can make a snowman and I can do snow angels and snowball fights. Like it was a thing all day today, man. It was the dopest thing to see because you take that for granted. At least I did growing up in Virginia, where like every year it snowed growing up. Like we even had the blizzard of '96. You know what I mean? So like, they I saw a meme that they said old heads love to bring up the blizzard of '96, but it was a thing. Like it was fun. Like we was out of school for hella weeks, and it was one of the few times where you was actually out of school for more than a day. Cause back home, like it was snow. You would be out of school maybe that morning for like maybe a couple of hours, if that. If you got out of school the whole day, it was like oh my God, we about to party because we ain't gonna never get this. And then it would be like the next day you back in
Mhm.
school. You back at the bus stop. You just got bags on your shoes to keep them shit from getting fucked up in the snow. Like it wasn't a thing
About it.
of like it is now where like snow days are like, oh, we out for weeks and crazy shit like that. So like for us, the blizzard of '96, oh my God. Do you remember that phase? Like we was out there with the snow
Mm-hmm.
shovels, making money, playing video games all day. I remember JB and Brandon mama and daddy had the 4-wheel drive, so they took us to goddamn Blockbuster, and I remember that was when I played Darkwing Duck. I had rented Darkwing Duck. But I want to say it might have been the SNES. Uh, but I remember that shit was hard, boy. That goddamn Darkwing Duck was that shit, boy. I ain't have it but 6 days, 7 days, but that shit was hard. But I just remember like the blizzard of '96 being like the funnest times. Everybody going around to each other's house, walking in these big groups. It's like no cars on the street. It's just this big group of little black kids giggling and laughing throughout the neighborhood, going to each other's houses. Can they come out and play? Can Face come out and play today? Can Chris come out and play today? Can Brad come out and play today? Like just
Mm-hmm.
just goofy shit, man. Like, man, best time ever, man.
Being
Climbing
innocent
over the
kids.
creek, it was like one of them times. It was like back when you was a kid and like the world when it snowed was a different world. Like we was exploring our own neighborhood like it was the first time we was there, just because it was snow and ice on everything.
Mm-hmm.
The creek was not the normal creek, but just because it was snow and ice on it, like it was just dope, man. And it was like that for like a week and some change. And in Virginia, like it'll snow, they'll come plow that shit up, it's gone. You can't really enjoy it no more because that's just that dirty slush shit. But it was one of them few times where we got that good snow, that fluffy snow, that snow that would make one of Trump's hookers go crazy. Just that beautiful white Colombian snow. I'm talking about that shit was beautiful, man. It was a beautiful time. Blizzard of '96.
That good old Aina.
You know what pissed me off today though? I'm gonna tell Snow about his damn self. Snow, it was great because it gave me a beautiful thing for my son. What up, last call? What up, Kimberly Callahan? Kimberly Callahan know what's going on down here. She down here in the area, so she understands. But yeah, man, how y'all doing, man? The snow ain't shit. Snow ain't worth a damn though, because it was just soft enough to stick today, but it wasn't like good enough to like sled down. So my son went to go sledding and his whole shit sunk into the snow. So it was a very uneventful evening on that part. So Snow, I need you to get your shit together. I need you to be further. I don't know how to say this next. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Pause. Ahead of time. I need the snow to be firm enough for my son to sled down, but soft enough so where it don't be like painfully and like sharp and jagged like ice. Yeah. I don't know how that sentence sounded, but that's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry about that.
What?
Hope I ain't trying to
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greg, peace, family. What's good, my boy? Okay, we got
What's happening there?
we got the wonder people in there. Okay, we got with the superpowers. We got last call, Greg and Kim. Oh yeah, it's a good night. Even if they don't
What's
last but
going
5 minutes,
on with
it's a good night.
it?
You heard me.
Oh yeah.
Peace. Grand rising, my brethren. Grand rising.
Oh yeah. You gonna
Blessings
take
to
my coat?
all the
Come
kings
on
and
now.
queens out there. Just want y'all to
You know that's
know
my shit for
there
this
is
year.
a blessing that flows through
Peace,
you
brother.
from the Orishas and the Oguns and the Oshuns and the shamalama ding dong.
Yes. Sweet dandelion to all the ladies. Sweet dandelion. Sweet dandelion.
Sweet dandelion. It's crazy. Sweet dandelion. Dandelion. She's the reason for the world. I don't know why that just sounded like that to me, but y'all gotta, yeah. Hey, look, man.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
look. It's been a long week,
This
and this snow just set it off because I
Oh
got an
man.
extra. Oh man, I got some extra time off, and I ain't got to. I'm going to work tomorrow, but I don't have to wake up at an hour after the podcast to get there. So it's about to be a wild
Shit,
night.
nigga.
So yeah,
Shit,
man,
nigga.
that was the first thing
Fuck
that I
this
wanted
snow.
to discuss. Yeah, man, how you feel about the snow? Did you get a chance to
Fuck
go
this
out
snow.
with the little
Fuck.
ones and play in it? Did
See,
they
see,
did they get
it's
you out
just
there
started
laying
now.
up? Oh, so y'all just
Oh,
getting it
our snow just started.
now?
You know,
Oh,
it just started. Like we got like probably half an inch right now, and I got to go to
oh,
work in the morning.
buddy, you're
And
gonna get a
the
full
main
fluffiness
road is
in the
closed.
morning. You gotta play.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got to go to work at 4:30. So,
Who knew? Who knew?
so
Hold on. I'm
on
gonna
top
get
of
a
the
phone call
time,
saying that
the
work
main
off.
shit. I need to give a call and say work. So on top of the time in the morning and it being dark as shit, there's no lights on the road. The main road is still closed. It's supposed to be open 2 years ago. It's still closed 2 years later. So the detour is on back roads with nothing but curves and hills over the same body of water with no guardrails. So tomorrow morning is going to be an adventure. It's going to be a fucking adventure.
Well, God bless you. Please get to work safely, bro. I'm sorry that
Oh
is
yeah, it's going to be a fucking
the
adventure.
road you shall have to travel in the morning. I got a nice little hilly ride through the icy streets of where I live at here near Atlanta. So it's gonna be
See,
fun.
see, this is my
Um,
idea.
but
See,
but the
see,
thing
I got
about me,
an idea.
hey, mama, peace to you too. Happy New Year to you, and I love you.
Hey there, hey there, hey there.
Yeah, mama. In the house. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
man, I was very surprised that we actually got some good little snow. I was missing it, man. Like, all right, I ain't gonna say that I
Fuck
wanted
that.
to just stay around and I want to not be able to go nowhere. Don't get me there, right? But I do appreciate the fact of like, and it may be because we don't get it that much down here. So maybe back home, you like, man, the hell with this shit. But down here, like to see the look on my son's face this morning, like it made my whole life to know that he was that excited to see snow. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's one thing, and it's only because of the kids that I could have a positive spin on it. Because if I can be at home, I, I got I got all my kids here, so I got two that's gonna go outside and play, and the itty bitty one's gonna be inside watching the two oldest outside play in the snow. So that would be great. But man, it's still snow shit. Fuck the snow. I want to take some kerosene and just put it in the road and light my path to melt all this shit in my way, and I got to deal with it. But I can't do that.
I'll say this. I definitely get your trepidation on the snow, especially as a person that got to go to work tomorrow as well. So I get the like, oh man, fuck these roads, fuck all the bullshit. People driving weird, all the dumb shit. I get that, but try to sink and really lean into like, okay, what if I get off tomorrow because it's snow and I'm snowed in, and then I'm at home with the kids
Shit, I
and
know
they
that ain't
get to
right.
enjoy snow. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you never know, man. Well, no, it is Virginia, so they are gonna be salting the roads and coming out with the
I'm
clouds
essential.
early.
So my fucking ass,
Don't
I
send
got to
somebody
be
for
in that
your ass.
motherfucker.
Never mind. They about to send somebody for you. I got you. Yeah, you
Shit,
stuck.
I'm
Even if you
essential.
be like, yeah, my
You
car's
feel me?
stuck. Don't worry about it. Somebody be there in a minute. When you hear the honk, just
Mm-hmm.
come outside.
They'll try to
Oh yeah, they
they'll
coming
probably
to
get
get
somebody to come
your
over
ass,
here. So
boy.
they would try until they see that damn detour, and they be like, I don't know about that. Yeah, don't know about that detour. It's a treacherous path, but it is what it is. Goddamn it, shit. And if I don't take that one, I still got to go on the back roads and the other goddamn way, and that shit ain't gonna be done either. So fuck
So what
it.
I need you to do is just make
You
it
know, like
wherever you gotta go safely and take your time. Like if you gotta
shit,
leave a little earlier. All right, we'll get off the podcast a little early tonight, y'all, because we're gonna make sure that Face got time to go to
oh no
sleep
no no no
and
no
get
no
to where he
no,
going
because
safely.
this is
That's what we
2025.
ain't about to do.
This is 2025.
We ain't about to
I no
do
longer.
is have this nigga die.
See, at at almost 42 years old, and with the family unit that I've built, and the amount of years
Family
I've been
unit.
working,
Did y'all hear that? That was some grown up shit, wasn't
this
it?
is
Family unit.
2025. This is 2025, and I no longer prioritize money over my well being and health, because I be damned if I get out there in some snow and something happened to me and I can't see my eventual grandkids be born and come up. So hell no, I call out if it look too goddamn dangerous for me. Fuck that. I deal what I gotta deal with at work on some other type of shit. But I'm not gonna prioritize shit over my health and well being. Fuck that. No amount of money, no job or shit is gonna make me jeopardize me what I have and what I have to offer to my family. Fuck that shit.
Well, then do me one little
As they say
solid.
in the song. Fuck that shit. Mm-hmm.
Do me one solid.
Yes, sir.
When you get to work, text your boy, or if you decide to call out of work, text your boy, just so I know that either way you good. If I don't have that
Already.
text by the time I get up, I know something wrong, and I'm yeah, we about to send the cavalry for your ass, my boy. Coming to
So
dig
yeah,
you up out
the
them
wife said,
snow
what's
dunes.
gonna happen to me? She like,
Oh,
if something happened on the road, what you gonna do? Shit, I'm
oh,
gonna walk the fuck home.
days
Shit.
are coming. Days are coming. Don't you worry about that. He gonna get home. Now I don't know where the car gonna be at, but he get home. You hear me? And anybody else in the
What you
car
say?
with him gonna get home. I can't promise the car gonna get home. You might have to come back get that a couple days later, but he gonna get home. Don't you
But
worry
I'm gonna
about
get
that
the fuck.
part.
I'm gonna get the fuck home. Fuck all that shit. I was like, God made man with 2 feet before he
Man,
made God made
hey,
man with the
look, man,
idea
you
for a
call
car.
me and tell me, hey,
Shit.
look, bro, you call me and tell me what the Uber is. You call me and tell me what the tow is, whatever. We gonna get your ass home. But what you ain't gonna be out do is be away from them babies. You already know.
Hell no.
We don't play
You
them
already
games,
know
my
that
boy.
shit.
We don't
Hell
play them
no,
games.
baby. This is priority number
I told
one.
Pat talk about I'm
Looking at
safe,
you.
but I can't. I was like, well, just long as you safe, you just stay where you at, sit still. Ain't no need for no
As long as you
nonsense.
safe, you know.
Yeah, man.
As
Like,
long as you
man,
safe, as
with
long
shit
as you
like this,
safe.
man, because people will get out there and you know my experience with my cousin Jacoby, man. Like, I don't play them
Yeah.
games with these car accidents and stuff like that. Shit, real sensitive. And
Oh
then my
hell
own car
no.
accidents myself. You know what I mean? Like, that shit kind of hit home.
I've been
So
in too
like,
many of my
yeah,
damn self.
get home, my boy.
I don't, I don't, I don't do the risky behavior in cars and shit. I take driving very, very seriously. You feel me? Like, I've been in too many car accidents, and luckily, I haven't had no serious injuries from none of these car accidents I've been in. And every time I've been in a car accident, my car has been totaled. I've been in no car accident that my car wasn't totaled. So, like I said, luckily and being blessed, I say God has provided me safe travels and through all my accidents. So I've learned just to be cautious and drive like an old ass man. I'm 10 and 2 every goddamn day. I don't care what nobody say. Shit, fuck it. I'd rather look old and drive safe than look cool and end up dead. Fuck this. Not me.
Well, I ain't had the God to look out for me in that kind of way. He been humbling me with my car accidents. My body fucked up. I still got the stroke, but the body fucked up. So, hey, that shit hit home, man. Hey, just make it home safe, man.
Really,
And if
well,
something
yeah,
go
man.
wrong, call your boy, man. Like fuck that shit. I get all the flow for that. Like we'll figure that shit out. But we're gonna make sure you get straight.
You already know.
Hold on, what Kimberly said? I can't
You already
see. That's a blessing right there. I hope as many people as possible has this blessing right here, man. That Sister Kim has,
damn
man.
right.
Work from home
That's
if
a
you
damn
can.
blessing.
If you have the option to do a remote job, or you have an option to make your job remote for the next day or two, and you in this winter shit, hey man, stay at
Do
home.
that.
And I
Take
feel y'all on
advantage
them
of the
4 wheel
things that you
drives with
can.
the tire change and all that shit. I got you, man. Y'all do y'all thing. I ain't about to speak on y'all, but the regular folk like myself that drive sedans or regular cars, might drive a Tesla even. Stay your ass at home. Or somebody slide they shit into you and you fucked up. If you got
I
the
feel like
option,
this.
stay at home.
I've spent many a year worrying about a job and me trying to get there and worrying about whatever consequences may come of me not getting there because of weather, because I'm told I'm essential. Motherfucker, you know where I'm really essential at? My goddamn house. That's where I'm essential at. If anything happened to me, I can't be replaced here. But at any job, you can always be replaced. There's no job that anybody works that cannot replace you. But in your household, your presence can never be replaced. Prioritize your life and love over a job when it is dangerous fucking weather.
100%. And while we prioritizing our life and love, face man, what's your topic for tonight, man? I think that's a perfect segue into it.
Now, I picked this topic because oddly enough, it hits too close to home. Um, and I didn't know it was as big as a story as it was. So I heard other people talking about it after my wife and I discussed it. Weeks later, I'm hearing other people talk about it. I'm hearing it in the news, and I'm seeing other celebrities and other content creators mention this story. So I figured I'd bring it up. I'm talking about the case of infant child abuse at the Henrico's Doctors Hospital in Virginia. Um, I'm not even gonna say alleged because she has been arrested and they have video footage of her doing. Her name is Erin Strothman. She's a former nurse because she's no longer a nurse. Clearly, she's been accused and arrested on charges of infant abuse, which includes breaking their legs, um, bending their legs backwards to make their feet touch their heads. Just obvious abuse and neglect. Quite recently, footage of the video camera footage has come out, and they've made that public. On January 2nd, she was arrested. I say this hits home because, as we all know, those who are constant watchers, I just had a child, and it was in October. Um, these cases of child abuse happened in the Henrico Doctor Hospital from late October to mid-November, December. I had my child at the end of October at Henrico's Doctor's Hospital, the exact same hospital that this happened, the exact same floor that this happened. Luckily, nothing happened to my child because I would not be speaking to y'all right now. Yes, that is
I
that
just
demon
want
right
people to
there.
see this. I just want people to see this, bro. I want to make
Yes,
sure we
that
give
is
her
that
a
demon
proper
right
light.
there.
Cause
That that
if you out here
that is
fucking
that demon.
kids, man, like you need to be put on
Eh,
blast. And
eh,
yo,
infants, newborn babies. You're breaking their legs, breaking their tibias, doing this ungodly things to them for no reason. They're trying to. When the families got together and talked about it, they were trying to find any commonality amongst the victims, amongst the babies. But the only thing they could find was they were all boys and they were of non-white descent. Um, uh, you know what? I'm no longer going to say colored because even white people are colored. They turn different colors depending on different things. So they're colored as well. So of non-white descent, all these young boys were. None of them were girls. Um, so a lot of people were trying to make it a race thing, but Of course, the narrative they're trying to go against that to make it not a race thing, but I just make it about a right or wrong thing. There's no reason,
Yeah, yeah.
no
We
no
just
no
call
godly
evil
reason, no
evil.
logical reason, no illogical reason. That is pure evil. Why are you harming newborn infants? Why? These parents are entrusting you to watch their children in the nursery while they try to get some bit of rest. Excuse me, after just having a child,
Yo, I want to
and you
just
take
say
it
this.
upon yourself because there's ungodly harm to them. Hell no.
I want to make sure we talk about how evil this Aaron Strotman is. Like, all right, so I just saw, from my dudes, one baby had 12 fractures. You saying, it's all black boys that have been like. I just want us to think about how hard it is to break a baby's bones. An infant, their bones aren't even like bones yet; they're like cartilage. So for you to snap that means you bent it so far past its breaking point that it had to snap. Like that's crazy.
Exactly.
How you can even
Exactly.
like I can't. Oh my god, yo! Like it. Oh man,
It's unfathomable.
yo,
For as a father, it's unfathomable
like bruh,
what my
it's one of them
emotions would be at
things
that
that
point.
just
Like,
like
where would my mind go?
it
Like,
sends chills
mm-mm.
down you for real, like real chills. Like yo, what the hell, yo? Like somebody was able to do that and continue to like live with themselves. Like that's the crazy. Like how do you do that to a baby? A baby.
Now, what I do not want to happen, I do not want her defense to be on some mental health shit.
Nah, bro.
This ain't mental health.
Hey,
This
look
is
here, man.
evil.
I'm gonna be
This
honest
is
with you, man.
evil.
I don't care about mental
Evil.
health when it comes to like kids. Like, yo, get that shit under control. Then, like, yo, fuck that.
This ain't got
It's a
shit to do with mental
kid,
health. This is pure
and I mean
evil.
a baby. That mean
Pure
that
fucking
like
evil.
I know people that are mental health patients, and I've seen them go haywire over protecting children, not harming them. So we not even about to put that on none of that, but just no, this
Hell
lady is
no.
sick, sick.
Pure evil.
And anybody that supports
Pure.
her, anybody that rides for her, anybody that's like, oh, she's an upstanding citizen. I would look, man, fuck all of that. That's crazy.
Fuck you and fuck what you believe in. That bitch is evil.
Like, how do
Fuck
you do
that.
that to a baby, yo,
I mm-mm.
bruh?
I'm
Like
sorry.
when I
Like,
look at my little man, yo,
mm-mm.
I think about like, oh man, all the things he gonna become. All of like, how do you look at a baby and be like, you know what? It'll be fun to break his arm. What?
Mm-mm. Hell no. Hell no.
I
Hell
don't
no.
even know where to go from here,
Hell
man.
no.
That's crazy work.
Like,
Aaron Strotman is her
it,
name.
it,
Y'all saw the picture. Run it back if y'all need to. Take a screenshot if y'all need to. Let's get this lady, yo. Let's support full prosecution of this lady. I know we be doing
she deserves no
the innocent,
bail. She
innocent
deserves no
until proven
bail.
guilty. But if they got video footage of this lady harming infants, yo. I hope they grind her up, put her under the jail, let the jail grind her up, take her body parts that are ground up back out, roll over that shit with a steamroller and put her ass back under the jail for another lifetime. Like that's crazy work, yo. I,
Like, I can't imagine. Like, I can't imagine the amount of pain that child was going through. The child just came into the world, has no sense of nothing. To
nothing,
be
yo.
to be
The
tortured,
baby just
basically
happened to
tortured,
be here, man.
to be tortured. Like, those are the type of people that deserve the type of punishment that only my type of mind can create. They don't deserve the justice system because regardless of what punishment you give her by years, there's no true justice for those families. There'll be you can give a monetary settlement. Sure, that'll help them down the road. Sure, their bones may heal, but that child will never be the same. There's going to be some type of torment in their mind that they're never going to know where it comes from or why they act like they act. There's going to be drawn a conclusion back to that. Trusting at that level, trusting someone to take care of you who does nothing but give you nothing but pain. My type of justice is the only type of justice that would make sense in this situation. But my type of justice isn't allowed anymore in these great United States. This woman is pure evil. And as a parent who loves his children and who will do anything and sacrifice anything for his children, this woman does not deserve to see the light of day at all.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just doing this to get a link put into the chat so I can get.
Do your thug fizzle bizzle.
All right, I'm good.
Now, oh man, that is evil bitch. Excuse my language, but it's evil bitch.
Yo, that's crazy work to call her evil bitch. Yo.
You know, throughout history, there have been evil women. There have been serial killer women. There have been psychotic women, but this one, you just hit a special spot to me because it hit so close to home. You feel like the timeline, the same hospital, the same. It's too much. It's too close. Too close.
Right, right. Man,
You evil bitch.
for me, man, I just look at it like, how dare you
But I do
be,
know one thing.
how dare you
She
do
gon' she
a
gonna get what she
baby?
deserves.
Like, yeah, I would say this. I hope
Don't.
karma
Yeah.
wreaks the most vicious
Oh,
havoc upon her that is possible,
oh, the women inside.
for sure.
Once she gets the gym pop, them women inside, they really don't deal with baby killers too much and baby and people harming kids too
Hope not.
lightly.
I
You feel
hope
me?
they
Like so,
beat her with a sock
she
with a
she
lock
she gon' she
several times.
she gonna get something. She gonna get something. She got something coming to her. She got something coming to her. You feel me? Like and with that dumbass face she got, I you deserve it. You deserve it with your dumbass
Hot to
face.
her. Hot to her. I don't know why that made me. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I
Dumb,
know.
dumb
That was,
looking ass.
that was bad.
Oh
That was
shit,
bad
boy.
time. All right.
And I hate to say
Okay,
it.
we
And I
need a
hate to say
palate.
it.
Okay, go ahead, because we need a palate cleanse
This is
after
my
this.
last thing. This is
This
my
is
last
horrible.
thing. This is my last thing. This is an example that shows you anybody can become any certain positions in the world. Anybody.
Yeah,
This bitch was a licensed practicing nurse.
this it's the wanton use of
And I don't even use that word that much, but in this case, I have no repercussions behind calling this dumb bitch a bitch. 'Cause you evil, demonic, oh bitch, babies don't deserve that.
Hey, can we get a shirt
It's
that says
rules out here.
"You evil, demonic, ooh, bitch"? What kind of bitch is a ooh bitch? I was with you on all the
Ooh,
adjectives until you
like,
hit ooh. What is ooh? You
you run out of
evil,
words. That's all you got left,
demonic,
kid.
ooh, bitch.
Mm.
Nigga,
Babies
that
don't
is
deserve that shit.
pure D
That's
comedy,
all I
boy.
got to say, man. Babies don't deserve that shit. I
As
hope
the
she get
Negroes
everything coming to her.
say.
That's all I got, man. Let's get our palates cleansed.
All right.
Let's cleanse our
Okay.
palates
Now,
before we
now
switch over.
this palate cleanser is crazy because you know I'm going to the top three, and Tiz's top three can go several different places. So I got a few different top threes. I figured I'd see where you want to go with them, and we can do all of them. We can do one of them. We can do none of them, and we can go to the silly shit of the week. However you kind of feel, I'm cool with. But yeah, I figured we test these out. All right. So Tiz's top three of the week. I got either something very personal, something about something that we do that could be personal, or something that's personal but it's very lightweight. How would you like to proceed? Or we could do none of these.
Either way, either way, it don't matter
Would
to
you
me.
like
You
to
know,
do
I'm
them
rocking
all?
with you, brother. Let's get it.
Okay, do you want to start really, really personal to just us? Or do you want to start further away from us and work our way closer? Paul?
We can start really personal shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing is top three things our podcast needs more of. So obviously you've seen the tremendous decline in subscribers around the Christmas holiday. Uh, I don't know whether it was a Umar video. I don't know whether it was. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, a lot of people left. So what is it that you think that we missed? All right, I can. I'll start us off, and I'll just say consistency. I'll say that like it's a lot of stuff that we start, we don't finish. The only thing that I can say that we probably are consistent on is the podcast does happen every week. But whether it's on every platform every week, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like it's a lot of inconsistency. So I would say that's
Que
probably the number one.
sera, sera.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I would
Um,
agree. I would have to agree with you on that one, brother. Consistency is a place that we all can collectively lack on when it comes to the podcast. We could all say is real life intervening in. We could all say that because we all have real lives. But at the end of the day, we
and
all know that the podcast is a commitment that we all came together and made outside of our real lives, and our podcast is has become a part of our real lives. So we all know that we need to make more time for it, or whatever that may be on each individual basis.
hmm
But collectively, we do what we do collectively lack on consistency when it comes to our product. But I can see 2025 as being a year of not going backwards, as getting back to where we were, but a year of forward motion and getting to a place where we have not been before. So,
I can definitely agree with you there. I think that one of the biggest things is like figuring out where each of us are actually like um most comfortable. Like I feel like we've done things as far as what's most in each person's wheelhouse, but like not necessarily like, all right, I can actually commit to this and this is like really feasible. If my life gets crazy this week, I can still do this. Like it's been more based upon like, okay, idealistically, this is what I think I can do. So let me try to get this done. Right. And then shit happens and then it's like, okay, now I'm behind. Now it's like, all right, where do I pick up at? And I feel like on all three of our like individual endeavors within the podcast, whether it be individual tasks for the podcast proper, or whether it be like individual shows that we've all tried to start and it don't go nowhere because we stop it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's gonna be the biggest thing this year is like really finding a schedule that's like conducive to allowing us to be consistent. But consistency, I think we can all agree is oh shit. That's one of them. What do you have? And if
the
you have the
lack
same
of,
one, then I'll stop.
I say, the lack of guests, or the lack of, how can I say it, uh,
Mhm,
variety, the lack of variety in the opinions we have. We all know
mhm,
we've known each other 20, 20, 20, 30 some years, between you and I, and and Pat. Me and I've known Pat for 20 some years. You know, you and I have known each other 30, almost 30, 32 years. So our opinions on certain topics are the same. Our opinions on certain other topics are quite different. That makes the bond and the chemistry of the show well. But I feel that if we would have a
Mm-hmm.
guest here or there, or last call come up more often than he does, just add his opinion in it because he's opinionated and his opinions don't always line up with ours directly, but it builds for a better debate and better conversation. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like those type of elements build for the podcast, and it also builds on letting each individual personality come out more and build the conversation as well.
I definitely so that was one of mine. So I'll just take that one off and I'll just make mine the top two, I guess. But like that was definitely one of my I think the lack of a diverse opinion. Like I would even like to have like all right, so we have certain topics that we can discuss just because we all three are all equally understanding on those specific topics, right? But it would even be dope to have
Hmm.
like weekly or like on a rotation, like, all right, it's a person here that just can talk something that Pat can talk by himself, but he can't talk with us. Have him have that
Hmm.
person join the show. So then you have an outsider's opinion or two outsiders' opinion and two insiders' opinions on the same topic, and then see where that goes. Or like, I like to talk sports. Have a person that can talk sports, but then also have you and Pat, still as the co-host. So then, like, it's like, okay, well, I don't really understand sports, but I do understand life, and I know that this sound like this. So then y'all can give y'all opinions on, you know what I mean? Like, but just to shake it up and,
Hmm.
and give different angles on topics as opposed to like, I feel like even when we disagree, we because we are all like brothers, we used to being around each other. Like we have a tendency to like instead of disagree, it's almost like I get where you're coming from. I don't agree, but fuck. And that's good
Hmm.
for us as brothers, like right. But as a podcast, like that can be kind of like where everybody's kind of in agreement. There's no real where's my opinion
Be
if my opinion doesn't align with what they talk about? You know what I'm saying? And that I feel
exactly.
like there's a group of people that can be left out because we don't have that alternate opinion. I would even like to just have a woman on the show on the regular, just to on every
Exactly.
topic,
I agree.
just to hear a woman's voice on man topics. Because I know that because we are all three men, like our topics can be very, male centric. It would be cool to have just a woman's voice, like on Joe Budden, where he got Melissa Ford. Like, even if she don't really understand what they talking about because it is a male centric, point of view on the podcast, you still get a that
Hmm.
that perspective that's kind of different just because it's seen through a female's lens as opposed to a male's lens. So it gives you a different place to go with the conversation and a different group of people that can hear their voice heard because we have that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel you on that one. That was on my list as number one actually, but I'll just use my number two as my number one now. So my number one thing that we can add to our podcast as a podcast would be more. I don't know whether to call it research or more. I guess it's a combined thing. So what I'm trying to say is like more time for each person to like actually dig into the topics of the other people so it can really be like I can really decide if I agree or not. But then also more moments of when we do disagree, moments of building all that contention of like, all right, I don't agree, these my brothers, so I know ain't nothing gonna be jeopardized by it. But intellectually, I just don't agree. I feel like my evidence stacks up better. Let me say this, and I feel like we don't do that often. And I feel like leaning more into the let me throw something in there that I know everybody ain't gonna agree with type shit. Like just to have the conversation, I feel like it would build better. better dialogue, but also I feel like it would make us better as podders, because now we have to really be on our shit. Because if we come with some whack ass damn non-evidence argument, now we sound crazy as hell. So I feel like it almost adds a competitive element to it of like, all right, I gotta be on my shit. So at least, even if we all three agree, at least all three of us have good evidence to back it up. And it's like, all right, these niggas know what they talk about. Because I feel like one of the elements that we lack is having an expert opinion on something. Like we don't. There's nothing that one person's an expert on that the other three are expert enough on to like really have like the deeper conversation. Like if it's psychological, yeah, you are expert on it, but that's not me and Pat's forte. If it's artistic, then yeah, that's Pat's thing, but we can't really go there, me and you. If it's sports related, that's more my thing, but how deep are we gonna go outside of the combat shit as a group? You know what I mean? So I think it's a lot of holes in our game that we can shore up by just making sure that if we do talk about something, it's something that we all have time to research. But then also, if we do disagree, we all have space to like make that argument and not worry about it, if that makes
Definitely makes sense. And I would agree with you, wholeheartedly. Nothing I can add to that one.
sense.
Nothing
Yeah,
I
and
can add to
I
that
wish
one.
Pat was here because I feel like his input is like vital on it. Obviously, it's a conversation we can have offline, but I wish Pat was here to have this conversation too because I know he has thoughts on it and feelings about like, okay, well, I can see these holes or these areas where we could be doing something a
Hmm.
little better. You know what I mean? I think it might even be like, all right, let's do this again next week when Pat is back, and then allow him to hear what we've said over the week, but also then respond and have his top three heard as well. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, but that was my
Um,
number. That was my number two. That became my number one because my number one was taken by you as your number two. So your last one, your number one. What is the number one thing we need to add or do
um,
more of for our podcast?
um, it's not a single thing I can say, but it's like I can summarize it. As through the years, we've changed the podcast and changed the structure, um,
Hmm.
to in a way meet a demand or meet a standard that's been set by other popular podcasts. How we frame our dockets or how we come into the conversations, but the organic thing from us as we started was our spontaneity on certain things and how we brought topics to the podcast or how we brought topics to each other, or how we just approached certain topics that were brought up by each other. I feel that through the years we've lost that to a certain extent to try to
Okay.
be
The
to try
spontaneity you
to
said.
fit. Yeah, you feel me? I feel like we've lost that to a certain extent to try to fit what not what society, but what the podcasting that this little the podcasting scope, what that has framed what a podcast should be. But as we go back and we look throughout the years, we can see different highs and lows. We can see if we watch numbers and stuff like that, we'll see certain episodes. We go back to some of our own personal favorite episodes. I feel like when we love it, it's a product. When we love, you feel me? If you understand what I'm saying? Just like
I
if you
do.
look back at
I
some
do.
of the hot takes, like some when we first started, like look at when you some of the compilation clips we used to have when you would fall out the chair, you spit up some shit, or Pat would do some shit or start stuttering and get his P's and shit mixed up. Shit like that. You feel me? Like it made us unique because we kept our flaws. I mean, our flaws are seen now because of how we do the podcast and how we serve our product to our fans or to our subscribers, how we give them the product. they could still see the flaws and still see our mistakes being made to a certain
Right.
extent. But with the spontaneity, the mistakes that were made then were different. You feel me? It was a different type of mistake, and it was different type of emotion and laughter drawn from these things that came organically. Like, damn, he really didn't mean to do that. Oh shit. Oh damn, they kept it right there. Oh damn, well, I wonder if anybody else noticed that. Shit like that. That certain subscribers could see him like, oh damn, I'm gonna tune in
Mm,
again. I wonder if it's just something he doing. Is this nigga doing this shit for real? You feel me? Like, was it just a one off?
mhm, mhm.
Is Pat did this? Is Pat really like that? Did he have that bag? You feel me? Like shit like that. You feel me? Like the
Yeah.
spontaneity of all of us combined. Because it's one thing to once again be a conversation between three friends that anybody can join in on, but then it'd be something else to be a planned conversation that anybody can join in on.
But you know what? You know what? I would say a couple of things to that. So since I don't have a last one, I'll just kind of, I guess, end all my piece by like at least speaking to that. I think it's a couple of things that happened. So for one, when we started the podcast, we was all on pandemic mode, so nobody was really working like outside of the house. So we
Hmm.
had more time to like meet up throughout the week and like really like, all right, how do y'all want to do the docket this week? What are your thoughts on this? What do you like? So it was like a real cohesive effort on building the docket, whereas to now it's kind of like we have placeholders for like, all right, I know you're gonna bring some, I know you're gonna bring some, and I'm gonna bring some, and we leave them placeholders there. And you know what I'm saying? So I think the cohesiveness of the building, the actual docket process has even been stifled just because of the lack of time that we now have with Pat's new position, with your new job, and you know what I'm saying, your new life changes, and then my life changes and my new job. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's schedule is like been so shifted from what it was when we first started. It's kind of like hard to maintain that thing. So I think that's one of the things when I'm even I think that's when we're talk. I think we're seeing eye to eye as far as like when I'm talking, we need to get to more of the place where we feel that free to do these things. I think it comes from the fact that we all are equally aware of what's about to hit us and we have the equal time to like plan for it as opposed to like, all right, if I get your topic on Friday, you get my topic on Friday. Pat gave his topic on Friday. Everybody has like a day to like try to figure out, all right, what's my thoughts on this? Do I even have time to really look at this information and digest it properly to have a thought, or am I about to just have to wing it? You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of that comes into play with what you're talking about as far as like that part. But then I also think one of the biggest issues is like us all becoming all right, I'm gonna say it's complacency, but it's because of I have a lack of a better vocabulary to say what I'm trying to say. It's like a apathy almost built up because things started going well. Like we started getting subscribers. We started we were kind of, you know what I'm saying, doing it in our sleep almost because we had the time to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before you got this new job where you had to be at work at a certain time, and you were kind of like more at home, more, you had time to do like 3 to 5 shorts a week. You know what I'm saying? Pat had time to edit clips that had these wild graphics and funny ass inserts and whatnot. And I had time to like, you know what I'm saying, really chop up the pod and make it, put my own twist on it. You know what I'm saying? But I think when you lose that time, it becomes harder and harder to replicate what was done when everybody had time. So I think that's our challenge for 2025. It's like really locking down and figuring out, all right, you don't have this amount of time, I don't have this amount of time, Pat don't have this amount of time. With the time we do have, what is possible and that we can honestly sustain over the next, you know, and we build upon that. Like, but I think setting a new foundation is what would be the best, so everybody feel equitable, everybody feel like, all right, I can actually do this, not just, well, this my wheelhouse, so I'm taking it on because ain't nobody else say nothing to me. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Okay, face was
Definitely
with us.
making sense.
Oh, okay, okay.
Definitely
Face
making
is with
sense.
us. All right. But yeah, I think it's just getting back to that type of finding our new equilibrium with the new life changes, with the new job changes, with the new career paths, like all of that. Like I think it's fair to like say that like where we were at when we started is not where we're at now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, what are we at now, and what can we consistently do individually to make the whole back to a semblance of what it was? You know what I'm saying? Because I think
Mhm.
we got all right. So this is my honest feelings on it, right? I feel like there's some things that happening now that I really like. Like I like the moments, like the Baywatch moment, like the weird, like I like them little quirky ass moments because that's really us. That's how we talk when it's just us and we ain't worried about a censor or a audience member or a subscriber or like how somebody go. Like it's just us chilling talking. But what I don't like is the moments of dead ass silence because everybody's worried
Hell
about what the
yeah.
other person is about to say. So we're like, well, let me try to hold up. No, just start talking.
Just say that shit.
Yeah, because when it's just us, if we just on a Zoom call or we just touching base on a three-way phone call, like ain't nobody about to be holding back shit. Like everybody about to be talking over it. Like I wanted to feel like what our conversations are because I think the moments that we talk about, like like the spontaneous moment of me spitting out the water, right? That came from the spontaneous moment of like Pat fucking up an intro like 4 to 5 times and us just reacting to that naturally, not like, oh well, what's it gonna look like on the pod if this that and okay with the camera, oh shit, you done fucked up that like no, it was just like we was just acting goofy and Beck kept fucking it up and we was trying to get it. We was trying our best.
Hmm.
And it was just one of them honest moments of just this is how we really act. Oh shit. This nigga just spit out the water all over his equipment. God damn and the aftermath of that, like it was just. So I think the more authentic moments we can have, for one, comes from like us being able to like find out how can we be more cohesive on understanding what's coming that week. Then instead of in the moment, face pat or tears worrying about what the other person's gonna say and trying to worry about how am I gonna react, what's gonna be my next point. Okay, what did he just say? Okay, I ain't even know that. Like everybody got time to just like, all right, I know the material, I know the topic. Now I can have fun with it. So in the moment, I already got my talking points down. Now I can just react in the moment like I would normally. You know what I mean? But I also think it comes to like us becoming throughout the course of the years. I feel like we did something that was like positive at the moment. Like there was a moment when all of us were probably at our maximum stress levels, right? And we were all going through it at around the same time. We were all having panic attacks. It was like getting crazy for everybody. Like, and I think we started being overly worried about like, all right, I don't want to fuck my boy up. Let me chill on this to make sure that you know what I'm saying. And we started putting like restrictions on each other as opposed to just like, hey man, that's my brother. I know he don't really mean like he about to hurt me. He just passionate about what he talking about right now. So I think the more we get back to that, I think we'll be back to what you're looking at as far as like those moments of like, man, we just having fun. Like, oh shit, that was wild. Like the what's the Nubsy. Like Nubsy. That's a moment of like we just all three in our different ways, very different reactions to the same video, but we are just letting it flow. I also think the more we get back to reaction videos, that might have been our niche. That might have been our thing of like, hey man, we have fun with it. Let's do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you too, last call. Like we appreciate you at being a long time supporter and rocking with us through all the changes, through all the ups, downs, and I don't know what else to say without going into some pause worthy shit. So I'm gonna just say like appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man, like as far as us, we go face. Like I think we gotta have a meeting and just figure out, all right, where's our new equilibrium, and then we build from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you
Mm-hmm.
now comfortable with? Because at the time we were all like going through a lot of crazy shit. What are you now comfortable? That shit might have changed. I might be cool with you saying some shit to me now. At that time, I might have been hurt by that shit. That shit might have crushed my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa to you too. So like y'all too. I don't know how to say. You and Pat is what I'm trying to say.
Yo.
Yeah, y'all niggas. Well, I think just really just building and getting back to like, all right, what's our new equilibrium? How do we get on the same page? What's our weekly plan to make sure everybody has the same amount of time, same focus, same understanding of what we got coming that week? And then what's the new schedule that matches where everybody is to where like I can really do this every week, not I can maybe do this if things go right this week. And I think those gonna be our like two of our keys. But yeah, I, I yeah, that's the first tier's top three. That was some serious shit, but hey man, Pod Squad. Sometimes y'all get instant access to some behind the scenes shit that just gotta be said because we just them niggas like that, and we don't give a fuck because we gonna
Nope.
be brothers tomorrow, regardless. Um.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was the personal thing. Now we're gonna get a little less personal, but it still applies to us specifically. So, who are your top three guests that you would want to have on our show, and why? Now, I'm gonna say try to keep it realistic, but if you bring up somebody that's dead or not here or like legendary or something like that, I won't be bad at you just because it's our podcast and shit. We can do what the fuck we want.
Technology is a motherfucker. You never know what we can do. Shit.
Yeah,
With
so you
AI
know what I'm
these days,
saying.
you can interview anybody.
So I feel like I went first on the last one. So you got the first one on this one. Who is the first guest out of your top three that you would want on our podcast, and why?
Mm. Uh,
Hmm.
it
Come
would
through
never
big, man.
happen. It would never happen. But just because he's the greatest actor ever, I would want to have Samuel L. Jackson be a guest and be interviewed
I'm not mad at
because
that, and I feel like he would
I
fit the
feel
aesthetic of the show as far as like our vulgarities and profanities. He'd be right in line.
and I feel like the type of questions we would ask aren't the normal.
I don't know what you was gonna finish with, but I will say this. I definitely wouldn't ask him the normal because I'll be asking him all about his crackhead days and all kinds of shit and about that ride at Morehouse where he was like, having people like, yeah, I'd be all up on this. Yeah, I'd be asking all the crazy shit for sure.
What gives you? What have you been through in life that makes you enough to go to that screen and be everybody else that you portray and do it so fucking well?
That
What
part too.
gives you that to get up there and do that and be able to do that so fucking well that a lot
You
of other
know what
people
it? You know
don't
what it
have and
is,
can't
Face?
do it?
I know exactly what it is. It's crack.
What?
It's crack. He used to be a crackhead.
Well,
Like we
Well,
ain't gonna never
I
forget.
don't look
Like
at that.
when it come to a lot of these damn people that's famous now, like I ain't about to let you forget when your teeth was bugged. No, no, nigga, I remember. I know
Oh
exactly
no,
what gave
can't
you the
let you
struggle in
forget.
your shit now. Your teeth used to be fucked up. Denzel, I'm talking to you. Your teeth going back to it right now. That's what gave you that struggle and glory. You remember them days when they was talking on you about the choppers. That's what made that one tip. I know what made these epic
Yeah,
performances epic. Oh, we ain't about to play these games. Nigga, you was on crack. You smoke crack, don't you?
smoke crack, Sams.
Shit.
Won't
We
die.
ain't about to
Jump.
do this. Hey,
Go
look, man.
ahead.
What we ain't about
Jump.
to do is play these games, man. What we ain't about to do is play these games. I know exactly what got his ass to the epic performances. Crack, sir. Nigga was high as a
All
game.
right. Who would you
Did it.
want? Who
He
was your
did it.
first one?
He did it because he's a crackhead.
Okay.
You seen the movies. That nigga was playing himself. He knew that life.
Oh, shit. He was a character actor.
The straight,
He really got into his
straight
role.
goopy. Straight junk.
So I really get into my
Proceed.
roles.
Who else would you like to discuss?
Let's see. Let's
Hold on,
see.
I
Let's
got you.
see.
Hold on, I got you though, because it is my turn. I ain't gonna need y'all there to drive because Samuel L. is crazy work. All right, I would like to talk to Barack Obama. I would
All
like
right.
to. The reason
Yes,
why
you can.
is I would like to talk to him about why he didn't do more for Black people when he was in office. Like, what was his actual struggles? Like the specifics of it. Like what were your hurdles that prevented you from being able to if you wanted to, or why didn't you want to? Whatever the answer is, either way, I'm cool with it. I just would like to know for my own edification. And then I would also like to know, like, what are some things about the presidency that we wouldn't think are issues, but that y'all got to deal with that take your energy from the shit that really matter. Like when we looking at something and it seems like it's plain as day. This is the problem. Why y'all be doing this shit over here? Like what is it that you know that we don't know that it'd be like, you know what, this more important today. Like, no, it ain't. But okay, all right. The fuck? Like, yeah, I would love to know that type shit. Type shit. So yeah, Barack Hussein Obama. Come to
Okay.
the floor,
Okay.
motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
My second one, I choose Aries Spears. Yep.
What's the why?
Comedian. I would just want to ask him
To ask him
how
why
did
he
he
go
feel
from
about his
elbows to the head?
and just why his career never flourished, why he felt his career never really flourished and got to where others really say he could have been because of his potential. Um, where does he see, if anywhere, that he could have changed or done something different on his path to where he is now? Just
Can I say
money
my
management.
unpopular opinion?
Mhm.
He ain't that funny.
Yeah, I didn't say he was. I didn't say he was. But compared to some other people that have made a certain amount of money, especially compared to a lot of people nowadays, and especially as long he's been in the game. I mean, those questions I feel be pertinent because he's still around. He's still doing tour dates. So another question would be, how do you stay relevant and have a direct fan base when you're not really mainstream anymore, but you still have a name. So just how do you maneuver and how you moving around, how he does what he does, and still
See the vision.
can
I
stay.
see the vision the more you
You
talk
feel me?
about it. I see
You
the
feel me?
vision
So
now.
you feel me? Sometimes you got to pick those who ain't in the limelight or sometimes you got to pick those who really ain't to be interviewed to build the interview and be great.
I would like to interview Corey Hope, but I would like for the interview to be like almost like in secret, like to where he don't know that the interview actually started. So he's saying whatever he really feel, like not the joke version, but like this is what I actually believe. Cause I feel like
Hmm.
he's one of them people that like some of what he say is true, but it's so shrouded in like the comedy of it, cause it's always a joke there. No matter what he said, like so, I would love to know just like what do you, how do you, what's your real thoughts? Like I know it's
Hmm.
somewhere similar to this, but like what is the actual factual? Like let me separate the myth from the this is who the person is. Cause I know it's some wild shit, but I also know it's some shit that's probably been made to seem wilder than what it really is, just because of who he is and the comedic persona he's built up around himself. So yeah, I like to chop that favor.
My last person would be have to be my favorite celebrity, man. And he's not even really a celebrity. He's just a name that's out there because of what he knows. Neil deGrasse Tyson, man.
Yeah, the boy Neil. Hey, look, man, I
I'm like,
can't even be mad at that, man. That's a good pick to get some good factuals in real quick and just understand your world better for you before you're done with that.
exactly,
He sure.
exactly. I feel like the interview would be so enlightening because he would just educate me on so much shit that I don't know about, and he would do it in regular conversation or make it relatable that I want to listen and want to learn from. So I feel like the interview would just be the shit. Like with the variety of different questions that all three of our minds would bring him and his mind, how he could elaborate and go forth on those questions. Shit.
Right.
Or how our questions build off each other's questions and how he would have to his retort to those questions. Oh, man. That would be a great interview. Then when we get to the space questions, oh man.
Okay. So I'm a I'm gonna preface this by saying this is my number one wish for a guest on the show, and this is a real number one wish. So this is not
Who, Ray J?
play play. What? What? Nigga, what the fuck is you
Oh,
talking about? What the
boy,
fuck is you
you
saying?
kept saying you kept saying one wish, one wish, one wish. I thought you was gonna say Ray J. Oh shit. Oh, that was a good one.
What I was gonna say is my number one wish for a guest on this podcast, especially this podcast. I feel we would ask this person the most poignant questions essential to why they are famous and why they are well known. I feel like we would have the best angles to poke holes in the arguments this person would bring. I feel like we would also probably make the most comedic moments individually and as a group with this person. Um, I would love to have Umar Johnson on this podcast. Like for like even if it was like for 30 minutes. Like, yo, just let us ask you these specific questions. You get time to think about your answers to the questions. Because they gonna be but we gonna just rapid fire the holes off and just let you go. Oh my God, man. I swear to
Oh
God, I would have
Jesus
the most
Christ.
fun. And I got a feeling that at some point, one of them David Hasselhoff moments would appear with him. He's gonna do something wild. It's like, oh, this nigga is OD. I know he is,
Mm-mm.
and it ain't for look. Let me be clear to y'all. At this point, y'all know my history with Umar. I'm an OG donor. I'm back in 2014 with the St. Paul School. So fuck y'all and y'all Wilmington Johnny come late list. Listen, I wouldn't even monetize the video. I would make sure we don't earn $1 from that video. But to just have the moment to just die laughing at the dumb shit that he would come up with to the questions, oh my nigga, oh my Negro, Heavenly Father,
Mm-mm.
man, I would be dead weak. Umar Doc, look, let me give him his proper credit. Maybe he'll come on over here. Come on, Doctor Umar. Come on, Umar. You know you want this smoke. Man,
Mm-mm.
when I tell you that would be the interview of a century, and I'm talking about for no money. I would make sure not nobody got paid. I'll let him get paid if he wants to, but I'm good. Don't. I'll block Cash App the day that day. I do the whole nine just to get a chance to hear what the fuck dumb shit this nigga come up with to the shit I would ask him. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Whose shoes was them that was in the gym? Is that your shoes and your sneakers? Because they seem to fit like a person of your stature. What you like, 6'2", 6'3"? I remember you was beating on your chest when you talked to City. I think that's you. I'm about 6'2", 6'3". Ain't that what you saying? Oh shit, them shoes look like they would fit, and they look like some corny ass old school shoes that you would wear. Cause ain't nobody wearing shell toes no more, but your dumb ass would. Talking about, oh my Adidas, nigga. I would, boy. Oh man, the answers he would come up to the
Mm-mm.
questions I would ask. Oh, we would have a good time. So yeah, Dr. Johnson is my number one most requested. Most requested. Dude, I
Hell
love
no.
it.
Fuck
Oh
that.
man. Okay.
Wow.
So
Ooh, my motherfucking shot.
we've had the personal top three. We had the top three that was personal to us, but not necessarily as personal as the personal top. So now I give y'all the top three that is just it I guess it's personal to us because it's our opinion, but it's more just to have fun. These are the top three things. Or okay, let me rephrase that. My bad. It's getting later in the evening. The drink is taking a hold of me. Uh, God
Big
bless.
drink. Drink don't need no mix. What the fuck is this?
All right, so these are the top three podcasts that people don't talk about. So your top three podcast recommendations almost for like, are this is a great podcast, and people should know about it, but you never hear them like talking about it in random conversation for some reason. I'll start this one off since you started the last one off. Coming in at number three for me as a podcast that people should talk about, but they don't, is the Josh Johnson podcast. If y'all don't know who Josh Johnson is, he's a comedian. He's this young black dude. He got a pro. Well, actually now he got like these braid dreadlock thing, and he wear a hoodie all the time. But he is like probably one of the best social commentators we have out there right now. Like he's one of them people that's funny no matter what walk of life you come from. He's just universally just like, nigga, what the fuck? Why did you and his segues be like so all over the place. Like the way he connects this thing to that thing be so random. So if you're a fan of people who like to tell stories, like of the Ali Sadiq mold, if you're a fan of the Dave Chappelle type social commentators, if you're a fan of the Chris Rock type, even like I feel like Josh Johnson would be one of them dudes that like he'd be right up your alley. So try the Josh Johnson podcast. It's basically his stand up, but like in podcast form with his homeboy that do stand up with him. But yeah, great podcast. Yeah, if you gotta watch one or listen to one and it ain't ours, that's one of them you can do, and we wouldn't be mad at you. So go ahead and subscribe to the Josh Johnson podcast. Go ahead do that. All right, face.
I would have to go with the CP podcast with comedian CP.
I've been wanting to watch that. You know how you have some on your queue
Hmm.
and you keep skipping it because it's like, all right, I want to have the time to like really digest this because I know his stand up and his skate. I want to have time to like when I watch his first episode that I just really get it, like I give it the proper respect it's due. So I haven't watched it yet, but tell me
So imagine you just having a conversation just with Pat on a random day, and it's any topic Pat want to talk about, and you got somebody who does the thorough internet research on this topic, and you have somebody else who's thoroughly interested but has a total opposite opinion of the same topic. That's the podcast.
that sounds like the type of podcast that only Pat would want to listen to because that sounds horrible.
No,
I'm
it's a
I'm gonna be
great
honest with
podcast.
you. Listen to me.
It's a
No, but
great
you gotta
podcast.
listen to me. listen, listen, Linda. Um, the thought of a podcast where it's like talking to Pat by himself for a long time. No, I need a buffer. I need a Pat buffer. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I love Pat like I love one of
But
my
see,
blood
you missed the
relatives.
fact
Like
where I said
I
you
love.
got one person who does all the research. You have one person who does all the internet research who's actually a very intelligent female.
Yeah,
And then
so
you have
that's what
somebody
I'm
else.
saying. We need that.
See,
We need
see,
you. We
yeah,
need
you
a
got the female
female.
on there. She on
We need
there.
the lady. Yeah, we need the lady. We need the
Yeah,
lady
they got the female.
lady
They got
telling me
Maya
this.
on. They got Maya on
Because
there.
what you ain't
They
about
got
to do
Maya
is
on
come at
there.
me with all this crazy ass shit, and I gotta keep acting like that shit sound normal. No, nigga, I need a buffer.
You see,
Hey, what we talking
where
about?
you had one person that comes
This
with the
nigga been
craziness,
tripping.
you have Maya that comes with the logical to the craziness. So it's a
See,
good
that's
balance. It's a good, real balanced podcast. It's a real balanced podcast.
okay.
The topics they come with can stem from anywhere from some
I
from
just want
alien
to let you know
conspiracy.
you didn't set this up well for me. The
Hey,
audience may be like,
it
this is
wasn't.
an
It
amazing
wasn't.
concept. It sounds great. Oh my God, well, my nigga, you made this shit sound dreadful because I was about to roll with like, oh well, let me hold on, what?
Oh man.
Like what? It's
Oh
like
no.
what?
It's
We
it's
got to
it's
do
a
this
good podcast. It's a
for
really good
several
podcast.
hours, and he about to just keep on spouting off with these random ass damn conspiracy. Oh nigga, no.
Oh no, it's a good balance because it's not just all of what one person says. It's always a counter to that. You feel me? Where one person has a opinion on the topic, you may have someone throwing a joke at it, or some comedy, or some lightheartedness, and someone else comes with the serious part or the actual research behind it, and a tangent story that builds off that actually really did happen on another type shit. You feel me? So it gives you a variety of different topics that you can get into and see on different levels and still get a
You
good
just
laugh.
fucked it all up talking about, oh, it's like listening to nigga. I'm good.
Well,
And I
shit, that nigga
I want
CP
y'all to
reminds me of Pat.
understand this, man. I'm gonna say this
That
in
nigga
front of
CP
Pat,
reminds me of Pat.
but what I ain't about to do is listen to a bunch of Pat's ramblings back to back to back without anybody else there to buffer that shit. Like I just need, hey, look, man, we going out. Pat is probably my favorite person to go out with
shit.
because Pat can wild out, and when he not with you, Pat actually acts like a civilized human being. So I know Pat gonna get us home safe. We gonna have a good night. We gonna
What,
have fun.
what you
Everything
say?
will be great.
Well, he not with me.
I said
Fuck
what
you
I said.
mean? Fuck you
With
mean when he not with me?
you, you are
I'm not a
you
bad
know
influence or some shit.
yes, you are. We not
Grown
about
ass
to do
man.
this. We not about to even do this. We not about to do this.
Exactly.
Face, face,
Exactly. Because we
face,
know.
face, face,
We both know.
face, face. By your own goddamn story time. We not about to do this. Okay? Let's
Shit.
stop. Let's
God damn it.
reset. And let's understand who you are as a person. Now we love you
Blame
for who
me.
you are as a person. It's a reason that you are our brother. There's a reason that you've been my brother this many damn years. It's a reason I even know Pat through you because you are my brother. However, what we not about to do is act like you are of a innocent variety. We not gonna do that. We not gonna act like you want a bad influence on nigga. We not gonna do that. We gonna call shit what it was. And the same way my black ass would be out there with knives, getting everybody about to be locked up, your ass would be out there sitting there influencing a bunch of bullshit with liquor and weed and other paraphernalias that you may pull from out of your magic hat. So we not about to do this shit, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man.
I have
Like
no
we doing.
recollection of said things.
I
So,
don't give a damn what you recollect. Look, I
yeah,
don't give a damn what you
Pat,
recollect. I don't give a damn what
just
you
like I said,
recollect,
it's a good goddamn
recollect.
podcast, man.
You can
It's CP
recollect,
podcast, CP. I recommend it.
recollect. And I don't give
What's
a
your next
goddamn,
one? What's your
but you
next
know
one,
the hell
Dylan?
I'm talking about.
What's your next one?
You
Shit.
know what the hell I'm talking about. Ain't no next one. The last one. That's the next. How about that? Now, shit. Now, recollect that, nigga. Now, recollect. Now, with the rest of it.
Oh shit,
Your
nigga.
ass recollect that your ass been goddamn having niggas out here doing some wild shit. You recollect that? We got that on camera. Thank God for the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
moving on. My next top podcast that people don't talk about is called Here's the Thing. It's with a dude called Kev on stage and Angel Tanksley. I believe her last name. They call her that chick Angel. But they funny, they churchy, and they kind of just goofy as hell. And if you like the kind of humor, like be just like silly as fuck, or just like, oh shit, I don't know why that was about that topic, but it was just goofy as fuck about that topic. Yeah, they be on that type shit too. So if you like our podcast, I feel like that'll be another one that be right up your alley. So yeah, Kev on stage ain't the thing. Hit the
Okay. My next one will have to be Mr. Ballin's Medical Mysteries. Yep. Not
Oh,
enough
that nigga
people are
talking
on it.
about that crazy shit.
Get on it.
It be niggas with like 3 years and
Get on your
people
medical mysteries.
islands where they done did
Get on.
scientific experiments on people and shit. It be crazy shit on Mr. Ballin.
Get
Pause for his whole
on your
name, but
medical
you know what I
mysteries.
mean. Mr. Ballin be crazy with some weirdo shit. He's just a straight up weirdo. He like the most weird stories, and he be way too excited about regurgitating them stories to
Yep.
the public.
It's some good shit. Some good shit.
Yeah, cause you weird as hell too with that crazy ass down, creepy ass down, that creepy and the ookie, the Adams family, the shit.
Dude.
Look at your ass, Uncle Fester.
Damn right.
I'm gonna tell
Gotta
y'all
get my
people,
head
man,
back now.
be wary of these pics from face. Hey your ass down rabbit hole you ain't never wanna be down. Next thing you know, you looking at weird ass
That
nasty
damn
shit and
right.
can't figure out why you seeing it. Then the shit start popping up on your timeline. Now you gotta cleanse your timeline. You gotta delete all your damn shit. Man, it just be a whole damn thing with him. So I'm gonna just tell you now. I'm gonna warn you at your own risk. follow that shit if you want to. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna end up on your
Oh
timeline.
shit.
Timeline gonna be fucked up fucking with Face. I'm gonna tell you that now. And he ain't gonna care because he gonna think it's funny because he like that shit. But y'all ain't gonna like it. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna like it. And it's gonna be weird and it's gonna be scary. And
You
it'll be
gonna
like,
love
what the
it.
fuck am I looking
You're
at?
gonna
But
love
why
it.
does this shit keep popping
You
up on my
gonna love it.
goddamn For You?
You gonna love it, damn it. You gonna
Hey,
fucking
look,
love it.
I warned y'all adequately. If you do what you do at your own. You keep following Faith. Y'all keep on. That's how that.
Goddamn right. Like the song said, follow me.
Listen to
Follow
all of the story
me.
times with Faith. Listen to all of them. And if you choose to follow him after that, then that's on you, Nick. That's on you. God bless your heart. Anyway, my my last of my top three, probably the top podcast that people don't talk about is my brother Last Call Podcast. Hey, look, man, if you ain't subscribed to Last Call yet, something wrong with you. This nigga be doing these dope ass. It's like 80s and 90s hip hop meets our podcast meets the Umar Sector podcast meets I don't even know what else to call. It's just like so many random juxtapositions that happen there, and it's just funny and it's insightful. And the nigga smart as fuck, which is crazy because like he's silly, but he like knows all these random ass facts and like understands like all of these deeper meanings behind lyrics. Like it's a look. If you like 90s and 80s hip hop, if you like our podcast, if you like being silly, but also learning, please subscribe to Last Call Podcast. Like the shit is great. It's funny as fuck. And nobody talking about it, but damn it, I'm talking about it. So damn it, go watch the shit and then watch it again. Yeah, man. Last call, put your link in the chat, please, so people can go ahead and subscribe. Like the shit is funny as fuck. But it's like you learn shit. And I don't know, like I'm a 80s and 90s baby. I'm a 80s baby. You know, I born in '83, but there's also a lot of shit that I just don't know because I was a kid when the shit was happening. So even if you was a little bit older than me and you may have been a teenager when I was a kid, it's shit that went over my head that I still need to learn. And you be catching a whole bunch of shit and making it connect to like random real world activity. Like it just be all man. Chef's kiss, my nigga. Pause. I don't know if that's a pause, but you know, chefs be doing that shit. So right in the comments. But yeah, so that's my number one podcast that people ain't talking about, but they probably should, man. Watch that shit. It's funny. It's good. You learn. Do it. Now, Face, what's your number one?
Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast.
Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes.
I'm not mad at that. That's actually a really good one. With the nigga name somebody nice, Richard Nice, Thomas Nice, the black dude
I
that be with
don't
them.
know that nigga name. Yeah.
But
Curly,
yeah,
short curly hair black dude.
it's him and like a stand up comedian dude. But they funny, and Neil deGrasse Tyson be talking to like, you know what's good about that podcast? Neil deGrasse Tyson is a fucking genius. He's smart as a fucking whip. The shit he can break down is crazy. But then he also has people on there that make him look like he dumb. And that's just a
Exactly.
cool like that's a cool vibe to just be learning from a nigga and then meet the niggas that he learned. So like, yeah, if
Exactly.
you want to just grow your brain, and I'm gonna tell you another thing, because of his voice type, it don't really get loud. So if you one of them people that listen to podcasts to go to sleep, and you looking for one of them Jones that got like a voice that don't like fluctuate crazy, if you get caught in the vortex of like Neil deGrasse Tyson videos, it's all calm. So like you're gonna be able to sleep and not be like shaking out of your sleep all of a sudden by some random, hey, everybody. No, it's gonna be still, hey, welcome to Star Talk. I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson, your resident
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real chill. You gonna be able to vibe out. So yeah, if nothing else, fuck with it because of that. And that is all we got this week for Tears Top 3. Hopefully you got some podcasts to listen to. Hopefully you got some shit to hold us accountable to as a podcast. And hopefully you learn a little bit about just some of the funny shit that we find or entertaining as a podcast. So, you know what I'm saying? Let us know your top 3 podcasts in the comments below. Let us know the top 3 things that you think we should do better as a podcast in the comments below. And also, if you could, hold on, give me a second. Let me get to the bottom of this so I can get my last. I want to make sure I say it right. And if you could, let us know the 3 guests you would want to see on this show and why. Why the hell y'all want to see us talk to them? Let us know in the comments below. Holla at us, niggas. So yeah, that's been our topics for the night. Now y'all know we like to leave y'all with something silly or just some random before we go. And Face has provided us with such a thing this evening. I don't know what the fuck this is that Face sent me, but Face sends me random shit all the time. So this is one of them times where I wasn't sure if he was sending me this for the pod or sending me this for my private viewing. But regardless of which, we're gonna watch it together right here tonight. So, as the silly and or
This is what I sent you
dangerous
today.
or the thing that's gonna get us canceled, we gonna watch it. It's called hand wrestling.
Oh shit.
It's called hand wrestling, y'all. I don't know where the hell to go with this right now, so I'm gonna just play it because I feel like that's the easiest way to just present it. Hand wrestling by Face.
And you've been doing this for a while. Yeah. Right?
About a month or 2.
So your hands wrestle one another, and you don't know which one's going to win when you do this, right?
I put my mind elsewhere. I let my hands decide who's going to dominate.
Wow. All right. Well, please, let's see this. This sounds very engaging. Now, does the right often win?
Hey. Hey, Faye. In the spirit of transparency, as we talked about tonight, man, I'm gonna tell you this now, man. You saw how many times he smacked his head. How many times I was smack you right there, man? Make me watch this bullshit. Hey, man, yo, you better stop sending me this bullshit, man. This some bullshit. Nigga. This nigga said, I just go in the town, I see who can win. What? This nigga.
Usually it's the left one because I'm left-handed.
Oh, you are? So the left has an advantage,
Yeah.
I guess.
The left has a what?
Advantage. He's left-handed.
Man, I swear to God, yo, if I throw my hands to the screen right now, yo, just do that right across your face. Whatever the fuck that nigga just did, I want to do that right across. Man, yo, what the fuck did you send me for? Man.
Oh shit.
Cat, where are you at when I need you?
Oh
Cause it
shit.
gotta be somebody else here to deal with this shit. I'm not about to do. Look, man. You know what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Now,
shit.
hand wrestling. Okay.
I want y'all to
And
see
you've
what
been
this
doing this
nigga
for a
did.
while,
Yeah.
right?
I
About a
want
month
y'all
or
to
two.
see what this
So
nigga
your
did.
hands wrestle one
This nigga
another,
said his
and
hands
you
wrestle
don't know
one
which
another.
one's going to win when you do this, right?
I put my mind elsewhere. I let my hands decide who's going to dominate.
Wow. All right. Well, please, let's see
Oh
this. This
shit.
sounds very engaging.
And I smack the shit out the host for talking about this. It sounds very engaging. No, it don't, nigga. You know this shit's about to be dumb as hell before he did this goofy ass shit. Man, I'll punch you in your fucking face with those goddamn. But it's very engaging. Can't believe you can smack your hands together really fast. Oh my god. Hey,
Oh,
you get the fuck out of
oh
here.
shit. Oh,
Hey, look, y'all.
oh shit.
Man, y'all want to see my financials? That should been at the bottom of the screen all night, man. As far as
Oh god.
face, tell them how they do.
Oh god.
I'm
Oh god. Go to the stuff. Go to the stuff. Go to the stuff. Go. I don't know who go win. I just put my mind elsewhere. Oh shit. You can find the store Artre Clothing. Google it. If you can't find it under Artre Clothing, which is ARTRE Clothing, never spell clothing for you. Look at the Podnas Closet, PODNAS Closet. I'm not gonna spell closet either. Either way, you're gonna come to the same one, same store, same discount, 20% off whenever you order something. Hey, good, Gucci. It's the only place you're gonna find the official Podnas podcast merchandise. Everything from hats and face masks to shoes. Well, not shoes yet. Shoes coming. Socks, pants, shirts, pillows, beach towels, all that other good stuff. The only other place you're only gonna find any AC 83 Artre clothing merchandise. Uh, eh, jackets galore, hoodies, long sleeves, short sleeves, socks, all that good stuff too. Come check it out. It's worth a look. Save some money off. Help support the podcast. Help us grow. Help us improve.
yeah. Y'all wanna, follow us on this at the bottom. Blue Sky. The only thing that's not at the bottom is Facebook. It's THE. It's basically Tiz, Face, Pat, all the partners, all one word. Just put that shit in. You'll see. Um, when Face send me stuff like this, I understand why we lost like 200 subscribers real fast. Like I get it. I totally get it.
It's
I
because
want
we
y'all to,
don't play shit like this no
hey,
more.
hey, listen, man.
That's why they lost. Because we don't give them this type of shit no more. Slap them motherfuckers. Who gonna win?
I just want
That
y'all to
right
know that
hand
this
one.
what we just watched, man. Hey, look, man.
See how engaged? See, do you see how engaged that panel was? That panel was engaged to every slap them hands laid on each other. Whew. The 90s. What a time.
Hold on, last call. I don't know what you putting in this thing. I don't know whether that's your. Hold on. What video? What my video? Hold on.
The link.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second, cause now I gotta do some homework. I gotta sit there and go to the YouTube. Give me a second, damn it, man. You about to make me do some goddamn work. Some
Doom,
goddamn
doo,
work.
doom, doo, doom.
God damn it,
Doo,
last
doom,
call. See, I was
doo,
about to get out here real nice without having to do not a damn bit of work. But nope, here you come with your fuckery.
doom. You gonna do some work tonight.
What?
Oh,
Nigga, what? See,
said you gonna do some work
you
tonight.
always take
Pause.
it. You always take it to a place. Man, you know what? Give me a second. All right, I'm trying to. Okay, I can't. access to live. Are we still live?
Yeah.
We still live? Because I can't access it. So I don't know what I done did wrong. I'm not really sure was yeah.
Yeah, we
But
still busy.
last call, even if you just joined it real quick and put it in the back, um, in the private chat real quick, just so I can click the link. Because as of right now, I can't do nothing with that. All it do is make it highlight, and I feel like it's gonna be some dumb shit. Oh Lord. I feel like it's about to be some of this goddamn gang banging bullshit. Oh God, Jesus.
Gang
When I tell y'all I
banging.
understand why we lost subscribers, I get it. Cause this nigga said, I just let my mind go free. Nigga, what?
I just put my mind
You
elsewhere,
just
and I
rubbed
just
your
let my
hands
hands inside.
vigorously
I'm grabbing
talking
this
about
camera.
you hand rest. Man, I hate life sometimes. This shit is stupid. What up, last
Yeah,
call? Now, what's this video you got us watching? Throw that shit in the private chat, my boy. I'm just
yo,
you got my head hurting now. Last call, you there? Can you hear me? Hold on. I guess I gotta add him to the stage. I'm tripping. All right, there you
yeah.
go. All right, well, I don't know whether he gonna throw that shit in the private set. That
You,
damn nigga, you all right? You all right? Hell
I
with
was, I was thinking
yo,
that,
yo.
but
You
I'm
turning
just
the heat
I just
down?
kind of like Fat Albert right here.
I
Hang
mean,
out.
you talking about now? Talking about watch this Umar video. Your ass over there turning the heat down. What the hell going on with you?
Well,
Man,
look
you
what time it is, man. I worked all day and I was sick. I was
come
sick as a
in?
Oh
dog.
shit!
Yo.
I didn't even want to say anything. I just wanted to step on so I could put this video in private. But hang on for a second. I'm about to do it.
All right, throw it in the private, man. I ain't gonna need
All
you to
right.
fuck what you did. I understand being sick, man. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better,
Oh,
my boy.
I'm also
oh
laying down.
yeah.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Big ups
All
to
right,
a good
anyway.
immune system. Big ups.
If you haven't seen this, I'd be surprised, man.
Hold on. What is this? What am I about to? Oh God, I'm
And
almost
if it's your
scared to
first
watch
time
this.
seeing it, I'm gonna love it, man.
Hold on. If it's the
All
snow
right.
bunnies, you know I see.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But I'll play it on here. You know, hey, shout out
All right.
Lynn Honor, man. If y'all have not seen this, your boy Umar got a new music video that's sweeping the nation. Okay, he's leaning into his true self. He's making sure that we get everything that he's making sure we fully understand his message now. Give me 1 second. I got y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna make sure y'all know what the
All
hell.
right, I'm jumping down. Peace.
My nigga. All right. So this is Umar's new music video.
In the winter light, sushi's my sweet love of me. Touch to my nose, this love, sky is so bold. Make you move, stepping out from out of control. It's me again tonight. Snow bunny, moving on the ball. Everything's so right. Got that smooth, so good. No, that's connected to the law. With my snow bunny love. Been talking about it. See how I shine. She's my snow bunny.
A little smile.
In the winter light, sushi's my sweet love.
Shout out Lynn Honor, man.
Touch to my nose, this love was sky is so bold. Make you move, stepping out from out of control. It's me and you tonight. Snow bunny. Moving on the ball. Everything's so right.
It's like that while he Holly Grave is hilarious.
No, that's connected to the law. With my snow bunny love. Been talking about it. See her eyes shine. She's my snow bunny queen. In the winter light, sushi's my sweet love.
A little smile right here. Oh, they
my
short.
nose,
A
this
little
love
smile.
of sky is so bold. Make you move, step Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. Take my slow, then find it back and
This
see
is
your eyes
the dumbest
shine.
shit ever.
She's my snow bunny queen. In the winter light, so she's my sweet love supreme. Touch to my nose, this love has got its own roll. Make it move, stepping out, from out of control. It's me and you tonight. Snow bunny. Moving on the floor. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love. Then find it back and see your eyes shine. She's my snow bunny queen. In the winter light, so she's my sweet love supreme. Touch to my nose, this love has got its own roll. Make it move, stepping out, from out of control. It's me and you tonight. Snow bunny. Moving on the floor. Everything's alright.
Face, your thoughts.
Yeah,
Buddy, look.
wild ass shit right there, boy.
It's
Wild
no wild
ass shit.
with that nigga smacking hands. Slap hands, slap hands.
That's some wild ass shit. It's up
Uh,
there with that new basketball. I don't know what Lee Angelo, ain't that his name? That's right up there with his song. Yeah, it's right up there with that one.
man,
Yeah.
y'all take this silly shit with y'all into the week ahead of y'all. We hope y'all had a good time with us tonight, man. It's been a night.
Umar with a hand wrestling.
Hey, look, man. Umar said he going to Africa now, Faith. I'm gonna bring that story to you next week on the pod. But Umar going to Africa, so we can cancel the school in Wilmington. But I'll tell you more about it next week. Love y'all niggas, man. Y'all have a great week. Y'all know it's been your boy the Partners, man. I've been 1/3 of the Partners. Your boy Tiz, and I've been along with.
You know, it's facing the place, man. We done finished the race, but we got to start another one on next week. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with us. Continue to come back.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Peace out, niggas. We love y'all. We'll holler at y'all. And we out this thing.
Peace.
Peace, motherfucker.